Welcome to your first step toward joining our KCDC community. When you're ready, you can apply through the KCDC website. Before moving forward, note the application must be completed and signed by each household adult before it's submitted. Families of all sizes are welcome. An email address will be required to apply. Please note you'll need to apply separately for each community. Knoxville's Community Development Corporation, or KCDC, serves as the housing authority for Knoxville and Knox County and provides subsidized and unsubsidized affordable housing. Subsidized housing provides low-income families with rental assistance from a government housing program administered by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, or HUD. Those who qualify have a percentage of their rent paid by the government to their landlord. Unsubsidized housing offers no direct or indirect subsidies. However, rents are set at affordable rates. This video is focused on subsidized housing. For subsidized housing, you pay 30% of your income for rent, and the remainder of the payment is funded with federal money. Let's first look at who qualifies for subsidized housing assistance. Here are the latest income limits, which are updated yearly by HUD. It's important to remember if you need housing, you should apply, as we have a variety of units across most income levels. As mentioned, in most cases, your rent is based off of 30% of your family's adjusted income. Now, let's consider some types of income you may have to list. This accounts for all sources of family members in the household. Income includes a variety of things, but some common ones are employment earnings, including tips, overtime, and bonuses, Social Security payments, pension or other retirement benefits, disability income, Families First assistance, military pay, child support, and alimony. During the application process, you'll need to list all assets you're aware of. KCDC staff will determine which ones count toward income. Some common types include checking and savings accounts, whole life insurance, retirement accounts, and personal property maintained as an investment. Each KCDC community has a separate waiting list that you'll be put on when applying, with wait times varying per location. It's important to remember you must apply for each community separately if you're considering multiple locations. KCDC needs your authorization to view your information. Therefore, there will be several types of documentation that we will require you to sign, like the HUD 9887 form and KCDC's Release of Information form. When you provide your income and asset information, don't worry if you believe you don't have any income or assets. KCDC can help you determine that at your applicant interview when the time comes. If you truly have zero income, KCDC can still work with you to apply for housing. In the instance you don't have a source of income, we'll ask you to fill out a KCDC Customer Zero Income Interview Guide or a THDA Certification of Zero Income, depending on the community you wish to live in. While you're on the waiting list, you'll be recertified quarterly to determine if income changes have occurred. If you receive money from someone or an organization to help pay for things such as bills, rent, and/or utilities, we'll also ask you to fill out a gift income verification form. KCDC staff will walk through these and other documents with you when you are brought in for an applicant interview. Assistance is limited to U.S. citizens and non-citizens that have eligible immigration status. Let's consider some things for applying. Birth certificates will be needed for everyone in the household. Each person will be required to sign a declaration of citizenship saying they're a U.S. citizen or eligible non-citizen in order to receive assistance. A household can still receive prorated assistance if the family is mixed between citizens and eligible non-citizens and some ineligible citizens. Generally, you're an eligible non-citizen if the Department of Homeland Security has given you a designation such as a refugee, asylum granted, humanitarian parole, or indefinite parole. If you're a conditional permanent resident, or if you're a U.S. permanent resident with a permanent resident card, also known as a green card. For more information, we recommend looking on HUD's website. Before your interview with KCDC staff, we'll take a look at police and housing records to determine what HUD calls suitability. The entire process could take about 1 or 2 weeks. If you have a criminal record, please still apply and let the process flow through. A review could be scheduled to help you. The only exceptions we're unable to serve are registered sex offenders and those who have been convicted of manufacturing methamphetamine. Applications may also be denied if a person is on the KCDC No Trespass list, if they owe money to any HUD-subsidized housing nationwide, or if they have a history of disturbances, fraud, or poor housekeeping. When your name comes near the top of the wait list, if you've not been screened within 4 months, the property manager will request a new screening before leasing. An applicant will be notified through the mail if they're denied and given a brief general reason why. Remember to not screen yourself out. You should apply regardless and work through the process. If you're denied, contact us for an informal review to present any information showing problems have been corrected and learn how you may obtain admission. Remember, your name will be put on a wait list with times varying per community. When your name rises to the top, you'll be screened and, if a unit is available, brought in for an interview to review information discussed in this video. Thanks for watching. We hope you have a better understanding of how to get started on your KCDC housing journey.